Most e-commerce brands are bleeding money trying to acquire new customers. And I get it. Acquisition feels productive. You're growing the customer base and the numbers go up. But the truth is, acquisition can be up to 25 times more expensive than retention, which means the fastest way to grow your profit isn't finding new customers. It's getting more value from the ones you already have. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how to double your customer lifetime value without spending more money on ads. Let's get into it. The LTV formula. Before we talk tactics, you need to understand what actually drives LTV. Most brands think LTV is just about getting repeat purchases, but it's actually three key levers all working together. The first one is average order value, second is purchase frequency, and third is customer lifespan. If you increase any of these by even 20 to 30%, you can start compounding effects on your total customer value. So here's how we're going to approach this. First, we'll cover how to increase what customers spend on a per order basis to increase AOV. Then how to get them to come back more often to increase their frequency. And finally, how to keep those loyal customers coming back for years instead of months. Lever 1, increasing average order value. For some reason, AOV gets treated like the ugly stepchild in e-commerce. It's overlooked, underappreciated, and gets blamed when things don't go well. But here's the thing. It's the one metric that if you focus on it will improve every other core metric in your business. Higher AOV means higher revenue, more profit per sale, and you can afford to spend more money on ads, and you move more inventory because more products are going out with every order. Everyone obsesses about conversion rate, but if the same resources were spent on AOV, your store would grow faster and more profitably. So what actually drives AOV? The most important metric here is units per order, or UPO. This is simply how many items a customer buys when they check out from your store. Increasing UPO increases AOV automatically, which makes every order more profitable, which brings customers in at a higher lifetime value right from the start of their relationship with your brand. If you can bring customers back who buy more units in every order, you're building a very successful business very rapidly. Now, the fastest way to increase UPO and AOV is through bundles and upsells. And I'm not talking about complicated funnels or massive operational overhauls. Virtual bundles don't require any operational complexity or inventory investments. All you really need is some code and a good strategy. You can build a simple virtual bundle in 2 steps by 1, adding a pop-up whenever a user adds a product to their cart, presenting them with the option to upgrade to that bundle, or add a simple in-cart upsell for a complementary product that they can add with what they're already buying. To make this work, customers need to see the cross-sell and upsell offers at 5 core stages of the funnel, the cart being one of them. First, a PDP cross-sell, an offer on a product page soft-selling other items. You've seen this all over the place of customers also bought. Second is that add to cart pop-up that cross-sells a product when they click to add a product to their cart. Third is an inline cross-sell, making an offer inside the customer's cart of something that they really want to add that's not very expensive. Fourth, at checkout, presenting an offer while the customer is entering their credit card info, like the candy rack at a grocery store register. And fifth, an order bump, immediately following the purchase with an irresistible offer that they have to add to what they already purchased. Each one of these works independently, but they're so much more powerful when you align them all together. This matters a lot for your bottom line. Multiple well-placed offers can increase per cart AOV by 50 to 200%. And even a small percentage, let's say 10 to 20% of your customers take these upsell offers, you'll see massive increases to your store-wide AOV and overall profitability. The brands I've seen scale from $500,000 to $30 million per year without raising any money are the ones who nail this exact process. And if you don't have a lot of data yet, here are 3 ways to find bundle opportunities. First, look through your orders. Actually go into Shopify and click through your order records and look at what people bought together. In about an hour, you can go through over 100 orders and find the patterns of what are most likely going to be your hero product and your upsell product. Second, look at what other products your customers post on social media when they share your product. UGC is an incredible way to find what other products your customers are buying and using with your product. The third is go on Amazon and see what they recommend. When someone buys your product or a competitor's, Amazon has mountains of data, and there's a reason they're making those specific recommendations on those products, and you can reverse engineer their algorithm. WhatsApp can also help increase AOV through conversational selling. When a customer messages your brand with a question, that's the opportunity to recommend products. At Coco AI, we have an AI sales agent that recommends personalized products based on customer needs. It asks follow-up questions to understand understand the exact motivations and the right products that customers are looking for. Then suggest those products and or bundles of those products to customers. It's like having a sales associate from a physical store, but they're available 24/7 online for all of your customers. If you want to see how it works, I'll drop a link in the description below where you can try it out for free for your brand today. Lever 2, increasing purchase frequency. Now, let's talk about getting customers to come back more often to your site. This is where most brands leave so much money on the table. The customers who just made a purchase are the most likely to make a second purchase. If someone bought your product as a gift, then they probably have someone else in their life that they would get it for as well, or they would buy it for themselves as a little treat yourself moment. If you have certain products, they'll also want to buy more of it as a great value. This is why Costco exists. The biggest lever for repeat purchases is your customer experience. Brands with a 4.9 plus customer satisfaction rating see double the revenue come from their CX teams compared to brands with an average of a 3 CSAT, according to Gorgeous. That's 10% of store-wide revenue versus 5%. And brands with a 5 CSAT see a 43% increase in repeat purchase rates over a 180-day period compared to brands with a 4 CSAT. That difference between really good and amazing can be quantified by increasing the revenue coming from returning customers by almost 50%. So how do brands actually get a CSAT of 5? They build processes and automations around their negative rating trends. So if a customer has a bad experience, they fix it quickly in under a couple of hours and make sure that that negative experience turns into a positive. They invest in surprise and delight moments, and they empower their CX teams to actually care and make decisions that help the customers in a timely manner. Providing your team the autonomy to create meaningful experiences for customers is watering that LTV plant that will then grow for years and years. The other side of purchase frequency is your communication channels. Email open rates are dropping. CPMs are rising. This is why WhatsApp is becoming more and more powerful for Shopify brands, because WhatsApp gets an 80% open rate versus around 30% for email. Based on running WhatsApp marketing for over 600 Shopify brands, out of 100 people chatting with your brand on WhatsApp, 15 to 20 will make a purchase. That's a massive difference in conversion rate, because one of the highest value automations that you can set up is the post-purchase flow, and that guaranteed open is going to be a major driver. With that post-purchase flow, you automate an immediate second offer to anyone buys. That way that they will come back and buy again. The concept's really simple. When someone's credit card is out, they're more likely to buy than anybody else in your entire customer journey. So what you want to do is set a trigger for all customers who have purchased recently, and then send an order confirmation message where you'll say, hey, thanks for signing up. We're really happy to have your order. It's processing now. Come check out our best sellers, or come check out our new products. Maybe even offer an incentive to get them to buy. Right now, they just bought. There's nothing you can really do to help them, like for your store experience. So getting them to buy another product is a great way to keep them engaged. You can create an automation that lets this run all the time so that all of your customers who make a purchase get that upsell offer. The improved customer experience leads to a greater reactivation, which has a massive implication on your sales and your LTV. Another great tactic that I love is the anniversary offer. So someone buys from your store, you program an automation into WhatsApp for 358 days later. That is essentially the 1-year anniversary of the first time that they purchased from your store. It's a nice little touch. It's a great way to keep them engaged, and you can make them an offer to essentially cross-sell them, reactivate them, get them back, and make sure that they don't turn into a lapsed customer who never comes back and buys again. It could be anything from a gift with purchase, free shipping, a discount code off, but really important that you provide them with some great value, and it's a nice thoughtful moment, especially if you personalize the message of like, hi, it's Jeremy, the founder of Black Tees, so you can really have a nice, meaningful moment with your customers. Lever 3, expanding customer lifespan through VIP programs. The final lever is getting customers to stay with you for years and years and not months. This is where VIP programs become essential, especially with how expensive acquiring new customers has become. Building customer loyalty is about getting customers to commit, whether it's an annual subscription, a paid membership, or a loyalty club. Companies are taking second-level sales propositions they know customers care about and giving them exclusively to VIP members. Things like better shipping options, additional discounts, exclusive products, free returns or express returns. Look at what brands like Steve Madden and Restoration Hardware are doing. Customers pay a nominal amount each year for purchasing perks that are better shipping options, better discounts, and more exclusive access to the products they care about. Think of it like Amazon Prime, but for their brand. When you look at the direct P&L, they're probably losing money on the program itself, but it's almost like a reverse CAC. They're getting customers to pay them for the customer to commit not to buy from a competitor. Not only do VIPs spend more, but they're making a financial commitment to stay loyal through this program to your brand. To build a VIP program, you just need to determine who a VIP actually is. I recommend using the RFM scoring method to figure that out. You create a score based on their recency, how recently they purchased, frequency, how often they purchased, and monetary value. value, how much they purchase for every customer in your business. Then rank them from highest to lowest. And once you have this system, you can identify purchasing behavior, customer value, and the difference between your VIP spend versus your average customer. This is critical to understanding what you can invest in your VIP program and what you should expect from it. A simple tactic to deploy right now is what I call the VIP gift with purchase. When someone becomes a VIP, automatically send them a free gift and welcome them to becoming a VIP with your brand. Let them know the perks of being a VIP, what they get as part of their VIP treatment, and how much they mean to your brand. The easiest way is to send an automated email with a 100% off one-time discount code for a specific product that they can essentially get completely free. The gift should be based on how much they've spent over time and should make sense from your P&L. Don't send customers items worth 50% of their lifetime value, but make it something nice enough that it's meaningful and they want the product and they care about it and they are happy to receive it. This is easily one of the best marketing costs any business can have. WhatsApp is also a powerful channel for VIP communications. Once you've identified your VIPs, you can segment them in Coco AI and send them exclusive campaigns just to them. Things like VIP early access to sales, exclusive product drops, personalized thank you messages from the founder. So if you want to start implementing this for your brand, you can try Coco AI for free by clicking the first link in the description below. We help the fastest growing Shopify brands recover more carts, send personalized campaigns, and turn one-time buyers into repeat customers using WhatsApp. We're working with over 600 Shopify brands that have generated over 10 million in sales using our tool and driving WhatsApp to be a meaningful channel for their business. So again, click the link in the description below and start using Coco AI for free today. And if you want to see a quick guide on how to set up WhatsApp marketing for your Shopify brand, then watch this video next.